Well, the Knicks lost a close game with the San Antonio Spurs, and now we have a series. So let's get into this analysis. I'm going to tell you guys what I thought about the game, and I'm going to tell you guys who I think my MVP is if you stick around to the end. So let's get into the video. Honestly, the Spurs, even though it was a close game and nobody ever really ran away with it with some ridiculous run, Spurs did get the better start, and honestly, I think having that better start was a big reason as to why they won, especially in a game like this where it was as close as it is. Getting the first 10, 15 points, it mattered, and a big reason as to why they won as far as players, Victor Wembanyama and Stephon Castle, first duo in NBA Finals history to be 22 or younger and have 20-plus points each in a Finals game. Wembanyama finished with 32, and Stephon Castle finished with 23 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And Wembanyama, he was getting a ton on both ends. He was getting himself in the paint, making his presence felt. And honestly, he's just too tall where they can't defend the lob, and they used that to their advantage where there was a sequence they threw like 3 or 4 lobs to him in a row, or he was just, every time he got the ball in the paint, it was like getting double teamed, getting triple teamed, and it got the Knicks in foul trouble. Brunson had like 4 fouls, and he had to sit for a while. Towns finished with 4. Shamet with 5. He had an awful game, honestly. 3 points, 5 fouls. He is one of, like I've said it before, he is one of the most important bench players on this team. And if he doesn't have a good night, then honestly, the team won't win. And he's just on he's had such a good run where this is just unacceptable. 12.5% shooting. Bro's just chucking up bricks for fun, man. Like, come on, man. You gotta be better than that. And I know some of this is just Wembanyama got a ridiculous block on him. He just banged threw that thing off the glass. But yeah, he's got to be better than that. That doesn't excuse a 12.5% shooting night and a minus 20. He's too important to do this kind of thing, man. Also, Jalen Brunson continues to have struggles with shooting. He shot 44% tonight, and that was the best he's shot this whole series. He's not shot over 50%. He had 28% in game 2, 38% in game 1, and 44 tonight. He can't be taking 25 shots a game with those percentages. Just let Karl-Anthony Towns do a little bit more of the work. It's just not his matchup. Stephon Castle and the other guards for the Spurs, they just match up really well against Jalen Brunson. It's not that he's not a good player. The Spurs just have his number when it comes to that shooting percentage. Even in the NBA Cup and the other 2 games in the regular season, the Knicks just don't match well as far as giving Jalen Brunson that many shots. And also just a lot of the other players tonight didn't play well. Towns, Bridges, everyone else on the bench except for Jordan Clarkson, they all need to be better. And honestly, I think OG Anunoby, if the Knicks won, he would have been the MVP for my game tonight. 28 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. That dude was unstoppable, man. He did everything he could to keep us in this game. But unfortunately, when your best players and the entire bench just aren't playing well, you're not going to keep up with a team as talented as the San Antonio Spurs. It just won't happen. Okay, before I get into this, I just want to say I will never blame officials for the reason that a team lost as the exclusive reason. But they were bad tonight. They were very bad. And I'm not going to say that this was the reason they lost. OG had a bad free throw that he missed, which could have gave us a chance to win. Brunson wasn't shooting well. The whole team didn't play well. So I'm not going to say the officials rigged the game or that the Knicks lost because of the refs. But when Dylan Harper checks himself in as a 6th guy on the floor, that is supposed to be a technical foul, and they didn't call that. Wembanyama throwing Brunson to the ground, honestly, I don't know if that was I personally don't know whether I would have called that a flagrant or not, Personally, I probably would have, but you can't argue that that's a no foul. Also, Castle just running through Brunson's chest. I'm not a fan of that no call, but they let a lot go. I mean, Carter Bryant ran through SGA a couple of times, so there is a precedent that that's okay at least. Also, if they're not going to call the Castle thing a flagrant, I just don't understand how Brunson closing out on Champagny the way that he did. I don't understand how that one was a flagrant, but again, got to make your shots. Can't blame the referees for the sole reason that the Knicks lost. They played unacceptably bad tonight. So, who's my MVP? I think it goes to Stephon Castle. He had a very clutch three at the end as the shot clock ran out. And honestly, I think if he doesn't hit that three, the Knicks get a chance to get some extra momentum back. But all in all, I think the Knicks are still going to win this series. They played the worst game that they played since Atlanta in round one, and it was still only a 4-point game. So honestly, this should be an entertaining series. And let's move on to game 4.